Hi everyone, back again. Just had a bit of a disappointment this morning. I went out, bought some wood, one sheet of plywood, 19mm, got it back, not 19mm, it's 17.7mm. Went back to the shop, they're all the same. Oh. Anyway, I'll have to deal with it myself. I'm going to have to add it some layers to it to make it up to the right thickness. Right. Here's that bit of ply I've got here. This is to replace this piece here. This is the bottom shelf. As you can see, it's actually where the plinth was. It's solid wood, so I don't have to touch that. However, let me spin this round. I'll show you what the end should look like, which is here. This is what the end should look like with a tongue on. But this tiny little tongue here is all the side was resting on. So all the rest of the cabinet was weighted on this little thing here. And what it's done, as you can see here, it's actually totally torn that section off. There, it's literally broken away. Quite a clean break actually. It's right by the solid wood pieces along here. And it's cut right through the solid wood piece here. This clean edge is where I cut the odd bit off to stop me getting splinters in me thing. But as you can see here, even this is how it was. It was all like this here. Let's take that bit off there. I don't want to stab myself with it. I'll still be able to use this piece. There's a couple of small pieces on it. Look at the other side. When it broke away, it actually lifted all the chipboard from here as well. But I've still got quite a nice little piece of polished veneered wood there. I've got a nice big section there as well I can use. And like I said, the front of it's nice and polished as well. A few scratches. I'll probably have to polish it back up again, but I can reuse that for bases for models. So we'll put that down a minute. Oh dear, it's a heavy old lump. But this is a new piece I'm going to put on there. Right, ply this time, as you can see. Well, did I say chipboard? I hope I did. Oh dear. Excuse me if I didn't say chipboard. I do have my own things. This is a piece of solid wood that you can buy already pre-machined up. It's not worth my trouble. I think this was about a couple of pounds for this length. It's 8 foot long, and I'm only going to use 3 feet of it, so I'll stick that on the end there. And 19.25. That's it. That's the exact size that I need. And then I can thicken this board up because this board is only 17.7mm thickness, which leaves 1.3mm difference between the 19 and what's on here already. Probably use that side for the surface. It's a nicer finish on that one. It's a nicer grain on that one. It's more like the grain that's come off of that one, if you can see what I mean. So that's a more similar type of grain. So I'm going to use that side, have that glued straight on there. That's got to be run through the. That's got to be run through that as well to give you a nice smooth edge. I'll probably do it on my planer actually. It's down there. Run it through my planer, get a nice smooth edge on that, and glue that up, and then do all my work from this edge here. So measurements all come from a good edge. I could get it all squared up then as well. So, and that's about it for a moment. I'm just going to have a bit of a clear up so I can get on with doing some of this stuff. Hi there, back in my workshop again now. That's that bit of ply I was on about. As you can see here, turn it around this way. As you can see here, I've done it so I've got the 19mm left on here. This is the thickness I've got to make up. Gonna dado the whole section of this in. It's not going to have a little lip. It's going to have the full thickness of wood right the way across for the side to sit onto. That's been glued up. I've actually had to pin it on. So these pinholes will be covered up. What I'm going to do is I'll use my router again and trim this flush to the edge of this top piece here. Then I've got to fill this back piece up again. I don't actually have to fill it all up. As I was saying before, if I show you this piece, I'll show you what I mean. The only section I have to fill is where this is torn off along here, because this is where the plinth was. As I said, all I have to do is put a 2-inch piece down here, put the plinth on. That's why I done this thickness here on the front. It will match up with the front of the cabinet then. It might have a little bit of a step at the back. Don't worry about that. You won't see it. It'll be hidden away. So, be in between videos. Now, I may change my clothes by magic. It might just whoomp, I've got a different set of clothes on. That's because I'm doing these videos at different times. I've actually got to stop this video in now and got to go out to see my mate Ken because he needs help with one of his projects. So, I'm going to say right, that's it for this bit of the video. I'll have to go out and help Ken, so I'm just going to say be careful when you're working with wood. Well, be careful just working in the workshop. You need to be. We don't want any accidents at all if we can help it. Anyway, that's it for this part. I'll see you soon. Keep safe. Bye for now.